And we are live from the Tomb of Lament here in Metaphor Refantazio. I am your host, Swishbone, for the remainder of the evening, and the chat box is over in that direction. So get your comments in there and I'll do what I can to interact with you all. Now, at the end of the last stream, we came here to do a quest. And by accident, I happened to find it pretty good for experience. So, I've been quite a bit busy.
What now?
Look at the amount of Margla and money that we have unlocked. And the reason? Flynn, Stroll, Hulkenberg and Heismay are now all in the level 50s. We are very, very strong indeed, and we are going to make our presence known. Now, because of the offline grinding I've been doing, before I do anything, I'm going to quickly talk to Moore, because I have a quest I can complete. But before I do anything, it has to be done.
Here, kitty.
Oh, what a cute cat.
Oh.
Look at his face. It's like he knows he's cute.
He does indeed. He knows he's cute because he's a gorgeous kitty.
Oh.
You've done a wonderful job cultivating the general. Yes, a splendid accomplishment indeed.
Incredible.
There we go. That is now complete. We have had to get that up to there. We've got... Oh, no. Hold on a second.
All right.
I've just realised something. Never mind, it's fine.
Our research proceeds apace. Thank you.
Are you alright? Is there something still worrying you?
I must apologize.
My apologies. I don't mean to worry you.
I get the impression something's weighing you down, though.
I'm scared. The truth is, I'm beginning to remember where this place is.
What?
Really?
Why, that's...
This is where I once strove in scholarly pursuit, much like I'm doing now, yet with a crucial difference. In the past, I'm certain I had a full team at my side. All of us shared the same dream. We labored to make our ideals a reality. That's what I remember, at least.
Just a sec.
That sounds like a pretty important clue.
But why?
But if that's the case, why has no one come to rescue me from here? Isn't that strange? Under normal circumstances, surely someone would notice something was amiss. What if my imprisonment here is for the better?
Did I?
If I was not locked in here by kingly decree, but by the decision of my peers, did I make a grave mistake?
Hey,
Try to calm down.
however,
But, no, you're right. I can hardly solve any of this with a mind clouded by panic. I must not run from the past, no matter what truths lie in store for me. My apologies. The prospect of the unknown simply shook me for a moment. All we can do is continue onward, I suppose.
I can sense Moore's extraordinary determination and burning spirit of discovery. Rank 6 already.
We've come to know truth.
And now it's significantly reduced the mad cost of studying the Seeker lineage.
Now then, for your next task I ask that you summon your courage and open your mind. You must study even more varieties of archetypes. I believe you are well on your way toward the ultimate archetype. Hone your virtues well. Our success depends upon them.
This one's important.
So to nurture the strength we need, we're going to need to challenge Lewis the Archmage. We should study 25 different archetypes.
Until next time.
Grapple with the anxieties of those around you and overcome those obstacles. Someday we may make our ideal world a reality.
So 25 archetypes. How many have we unlocked already?
Hello.
Right, so at the moment we've got 4, 5, 10. Right, give me a second. So we've got 1, so we've got 2 there, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. So we are 6 shy. But there are plenty of others we can look to do.
I see.
So we can get the thief.
Fascinating.
We can get the assassin, sorry, even.
All right.
Yes, we'll channel it. We got the mag, we can afford it.
Of course. Really? I found new power.
Nope, I don't want to change the assassin's archetype. I don't want that. And then we have the General,
I see.
which we will also study.
This right here. All right.
We will study La General.
Of course.
But it's not just Flynn who's going to study a lot of archetypes. I'm going to get it for the others as well.
Good.
And there's a reason for this. Because now we've got those in position. These are all the ones we have. Like for the wizard, there's another 2 available. One that's hidden there. But you need assassin rank 10, and that's an unknown one. Whereas that one just needs wizard at rank 20, but we've not got the unlock condition for that one. So I think I might be way ahead of the game in terms of what you should be studying here, which is kind of funny. For you, I want you to learn, where is it? Not commander, not warrior, not the merchant, not the cleric. That's it, gunner.
I see. Fascinating. This right here.
Yep.
All right.
Because for this boss fight in a minute, we need quite a few different rankings, and gunner is one of them. Ah, the power of the gunner. When I shoot, I will not miss. Ha! Just leave the rear to me.
My power swells forth.
Yeah, you can have that. Meanwhile, skill inheritance-wise, you can have 1 skill. What's his weakness again? Weakness is slash, ironically. So has he got anything to defend against that? He's got light dodge, electric dodge, and strike dodge, but not slash dodge. So to be honest, he's better off having some other weapons in the background. But now, I think the one I'm going to give you is Dekunda.
All right.
It's always good to have a debuff. Well, a way to avoid debuffs, basically. So that's good. Okay. It's like for the Magic Seeker, we've already got these in place. Weak against strike, that's the only... Not strike, pierce, even. That's the wizard. And then for the Seeker, or should I say the Magic Seeker? Yep, 3 moves and all those as well. Weakness being fire, but that's where fire dodge comes in handy. So it's all good. Right, let's duck out here for now. Magic folio written by the king. It's entitled The Royal Magic, but it's written in a language I can't read. At the end of the document is the word Flynn. According to Moore, it's the person's name.
It's conceivable.
The previous king must have had a strong desire behind invoking such powerful magic. The mysterious language and name at the end surely have some significance. Still, I cannot help but feel I've forgotten something important pertaining to the script. Should you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you'd share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned new truths.
Good evening, Avian. You say, yeah, it's cold where you are. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it warms up for you quickly. And it goes okay. Offline, I've been a bit busy.
What now?
Look at the amount of Margla and money we have. Do you want to know why that is? Because our levels are in the 50s. We've been very, very busy while offline. And I've just got a new archetype for Heisme. You can see we've got 99 Heroes Leaf of Light. We can't carry anymore. So I'm going to dump them all into his gunner stats.
I have retained my edge. Steady effort is key. I have retained my edge.
And then we'll use a couple of these 500 ones, because that's all I'm going to need, I think. Or maybe not even that. Might as well save them. I've got them.
Steady effort is key.
There we go. So there we are. So, and his agility is now increased by 2. Look at that, his agility is 61. He's unbelievably agile. So we are a kind of strong party. Now, speaking of equipment, quick change for Flynn. He's going to use his Magic Seeker.
The freedom of a wanderer.
And Stroll, you're going to use... You can use your drum roll, I think.
I shall rule the battlefield.
You can stay as Magic Knight, and I think we're now ready to see it. Yes, super busy. Exactly.
Do you wish to leave this
You'll
place?
come again, won't
Then
you?
I bid you farewell and good luck.
We need to now study 25 different archetypes, so we need to either find new allies that give us new archetypes to study, or master the level 3s. So we've got a way to go before we can carry on Moore's follower, confidant, social link, whatever you want to call it. So now we're going to go and actually fight the boss of this dungeon, because I have gone through it. In fact, I can quickly show you. If you want to know how I leveled up, this is how I did it. Basically, what I was doing, when it loads, because my character's levels are quite high, you see I'm in the 50s right now. If I do the quick search for Gallica,
They all seem pretty weak.
level 35.
Come on.
So we can just kill
We
them.
made short work
But
of
we
that.
still get 100 and odd experience a time
I
for the
knew I could
Guptaros.
count on you.
What it results in, every time we do one circuit, we get 1,000 experience, basically. So it's a way to very, very quickly just keep level grinding.
Let's push through.
And the best thing is, with the archetype experience, because a lot of my archetypes are mastered, we get a Hero's Leaf of Light for every 1,000 archetype experience we earn. So that's how you can get them.
Very impressive.
I've actually earned way more than 99 because I've been using them as I'm going. Now the way I did it was actually using the wizard archetype,
Great moves back
because
there.
the magic circle that it can generate is a great way to just basically attack in the older world without taking much in the way of damage.
Yeah, nice
Let's
work.
push through.
But that's literally it.
They saw us.
And you can see it's getting us money, it's getting us experience, and it's practically no threat to us.
No.
So I
We
mean,
got them all. We'll
when
be
I first
safe.
fought the Guptaros, I was really struggling to beat them.
Yeah, nice work.
Now I'm literally caning them. I'm literally going, yeah, whatever. So, rather than waste more time level grinding, as much as I enjoy grinding, it's a little silly, to say the least. What we're going to do instead is we are going to head to the dungeon. Oh, loot!
Hey, we found something.
We found a superior briny weapon. And it appears there's an enemy back here. Oh, it's a treasure demon.
Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
I knew I could count on you.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Yep, level 28. It did not have a hope. It really didn't. And now we'll quickly save our game.
Yep.
Yep, Plateau saved our game. So on we go.
So,
A bounty's up ahead. You all set?
So apparently,
It would seem this is our ghost. Certainly uglier than I would have expected of an ordinary lost soul.
No wonder people got spooked by it. Well, I suppose if it really is just another monster, then we ought to be able to take it down.
We cannot allow its transgressions to go unpunished. This stops here.
incoming!
Incoming. On your guard. Now. Peril.
To the rear guard! On me, we go together.
Ah, so we can use that for everyone to basically level up
I
their
must
stats, but
stay
I don't want to do that
I
for
see
now.
you! I shall fight as the noble I am. Moving to the rear, I shall vanquish evil.
Yes, let's raise all our attacks.
This should help.
I'm alive.
My thanks.
I will fight Magic Seeker.
I'm not sure what his weakness is, but I'm going to try one.
Scour.
yikes!
Oh,
For their counterattack!
right, repels. Oh, I think he repels magic. Yeah, I remember now. And then you got the Chimera. And we need to take the Chimera out quickly.
The captain's anxiety is overwhelming. Decipher ground! We can't let him get together!
Forward!
I'm not seeing this one.
Bolts of lightning.
The attack was nullified?
Oh, wow. This has not gone well.
Look out! Only a flesh wound.
Oh, fantastic.
Witness our secret technique! This doesn't feel right. I have you!
I can't afford to hold back. Are you prepared? Show me true power.
Just hit him with Megiddo, that's one way of doing it.
Magic Seeker.
Aha! Someone's weak to wind, are they?
It
I
wasn't
thought
enough.
you hit its weakness.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Come! A mystic shield. I knew you'd help.
Let's use Tetracarn, that could come in handy. No weakness here.
Bloody hell!
Ah, well, there was from him. Get him off the battlefield in a minute, won't be a problem.
I see you! Mandible bearing.
I shall fight as the noble I am. No holding back!
Can you do that again for
Be
us?
ready for anything.
Trust me.
Much thanks.
Yes, that will work.
Free. Come forth, royal soul. Scour. Last one.
Keep it up!
Is everyone all right? Let justice prevail. As the point of a sword.
Not really a concern, that one.
Gun up! Yes!
I can't afford to hold back. General!
Okay, let's go for Megiddo again, it's pretty
Untamed
powerful.
magic!
I will fight with Vitus power.
There we go, let's solve my problem.
Let us fight as one.
Yeah, there's
Not
no
this
point.
skill.
There's no point using that.
Power of heroes.
Doubt it's going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway.
Fire. Is that all?
Yeah, repel.
Brace yourself.
It must repel magic. It's weird, 'cause like you've all the things suggested certain moves on it, but none of them are working.
Now,
It
what's the
suggested
play?
like using what's its face? It suggested using like pierce attacks and everything else, and it's just not showing any weakness to it,
The freedom of... I won't hold back!
which is kind of surprising.
We can do this.
Helpful as ever.
I stand ready. Right there. May yet cling to life.
Curse will kill me.
Petty curse.
Squirrel's been hexed. He's gonna get hit with backlash if he attacks.
So I find that really frustrating.
Allow me to use this.
So status effects do not work for the player in this game. They just don't do it. Status effects don't work. The enemy gets them all the time, but they never ever work for the player.
This should work. By the sworn oath of
I'll tell you
knighthood.
what, you can pass your turn.
You think yourself Ikana?
Hit him with fucking sleep shot.
Even that was not enough?
But that was a critical hit.
Yeah, you've pissed me off for the last time.
Who do you think I am?
Sod off my battlefield. There we go. That'll do. Hey, another rank up. We got another Hero's Leaf of Light back for that, which is cool. And the Chalice of Legends. Yeah, that ghost won't be holding anything else.
Yes.
Yep, and we found a Chalice of Legends too.
None shall ever fall foul prey to that beast ever again.
Now then,
Well then, our business here is concluded. Shall we head back? Yes, we will.
In that case.
Let's head to return to the entrance.
True.
Indeed. The hour grows late and we should report in. Yeah, that fight, it felt unbalanced because the enemy was able to... I said, the repelling of all magic, which must have been something to do with being able to break its thing or something, which is just annoying.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, it's gonna be night soon. Hey, we can't take the run around in the dark. Should we call it a day and head back?
Yes, let's do it.
okay then.
Should we go back to the city and have a nice dinner?
Yes, we should.
Okay, let's go get something tasty with the rest of the group.
But yeah, so the status effects, they don't work for the player. Every time I try and hit them with status effects, they just don't work. In the other Megaton games, status effects are busted, but they just don't seem to work for me in this game. It's weird. Those ghosts in the graveyard were more than a chilling tale. Didn't think they'd be able to summon monsters. Indeed. Their ilk is not to be taken lightly. We should take this as a reminder to never underestimate our foes.
Come on.
Well, we didn't go through all that trouble for nothing, so be sure to report in at the recruitment center soon.
All right.
The infiltration of Lewis's private quarters has been secured. Now we just need to wait for the soiree.
Lewis's soiree. We still haven't got a clue as to what we can expect there. Let's be sure that our archetypes are as ready as they could possibly
Guess we're
be.
splitting up.
You know, all things considered, everyone did a great job today. Let's get some food in us, then we can hit the hay. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job.
And relax, my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Who wants to hang now? There's something I'd like him to look at. Barden comes to mind, indeed he does. Now, first things first. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yep, so we do have reportable quests, indeed we do. So if I go to quest, you can see We have the relic ticket to near us. And then the Grieving Ghost Goblet, so we need to go there to a recruitment center to collect the reward. Oh yeah, so we need to go to the Forsaken Tower and procure its horn. Weak to dark and nullify its buffs. So Assassin and Faker are recommended for that one. That takes 3 days. And we don't have 3 days available right now, so let's not do that.
Well met, eh?
Wonderful. All right then.
Wasn't the night parlour I wanted to go to.
Where to?
Tell you what, I'll quickly go to Martyra. Because I know for a fact that they're... where they are definitely has the recruitment center available.
I can't believe.
Let's cash in our quest.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Take a look.
A cup you have. You actually took down the Phallic. Well, it looks like you avoided getting buried with the rest of the skeletons in the tomb. You don't look like much, but you're heroic server-wise.
Don't look like much. Come on, we're the strongest bounty hunters you got.
Well done.
Yeah, your pal's the real deal. Here, take your reward.
We did it.
Another 52,500 mirror. We don't really need it, but we've got it.
All right.
And we've got 4 courage notes, which takes us even closer towards our next rank for that, which is awesome. Yay, we're now 30th. Oh, take the cup back. Apparently it's cursed, so I'd rather not have anyone near me.
Hang on.
Hold on a second, you asked for this. Ain't you just gonna post the current item on us?
Come to think of it, I saw a bloke looking for cups milling about earlier. He'll take it off your hands.
What if that's true? Well, maybe this guy will be more of a time of a curse if it's attached to a cup.
Till next time, don't forget the other requests. Are there any other requests? No, there aren't. We've done them all.
Close your eyes.
So apparently there's some guy knocking around who's into cups, eh?
I think I'll forget this, do you?
Hey, the whole story about the Sanctress, how she was the kidnapper and all. Such a horrifying story. And the sanctuary is some sort of monster. Awful, just awful.
Forget this, do you?
Someone's apparently not going to forget it. I just don't know who that is or forget what. You tell me, people. So, a mysterious guy who wants to get cups. I wonder who that could be.
Can't believe it.
Actually,
Can't believe about Lady Joanna. Long while ago, I painted a portrait of her when she was pregnant. That child grew up, as the future would have been different. Yeah, sadly no, it's not the case.
My mum said to go outside again because the kidnapper got caught. I went to the back alley to see the cows. I saw a fairy instead. Everyone calls me a liar though. But you believe me, don't you? Did you talk about me? Not so many fairies I know hang out with cows.
No, Gallica, we saw the fairy too.
so foolish.
Those
to
crawly
rouse
little
his
candidates are
rage
gone.
against
End of the day, Santifex Forden's the one to be king. Say that, but I reckon it's more complicated what Santifex Forden did to Lady Joanna. Calm yourself, think about Lady Joanna for a moment. Wouldn't you say what she did is beyond forgiveness? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't.
Oi! Did you see the king's face in Grand Trot? All that about the royal palace flying up in the air? You couldn't make this up. That reminds me. Have you heard about the vestiges of the Hero Kings? The landscapes where mighty kings left behind some trace of themselves. They're all over the country. If you're travelling, you're bound to see them. I've only seen one, but I tell you, I was flabbergasted.
I'm just incredulous.
The mastermind behind all those horrid incidents is the Sanctress. Isn't that just the worst outcome imaginable? But I've heard that you donated to the bereaved families. You don't even feel a little betrayed, showing compassion for this wretched little town.
Why would I be betrayed by that? Ah.
How about bounties on the rich? Leave collection to Katharina, the nation's greatest bounty hunter.
What?
She's gonna put bounties on the rich and then take their money? She's a skilled bounty hunter, but this seems off. First of all, isn't there a better way to go about this? Not that she's taking suggestions.
Yeah, but I like Katharina. I actually really like her. She's definitely seeking justice for the people.
I guess he's
That voice weird. Who's a human? Oh, makes me even more frightened. What's happening on knowing? I thought I was Lady Juna for a second. And I thought, what's she doing in Martira?
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
Oh my days, there's nothing new under the sun, but here you are. New faces to delight these old eyes. Do you come from another town? That's rare indeed. Travelers to a city as hard to reach as this one. You must be shattered for such a journey. Won't you take some of my homegrown veg back with you? Ah, what a sweet granny. Well, want to take the edges?
Yes, yes.
That's right, no need to stand on ceremony now. Come along, follow me for a moment.
The old woman brought us vegetables from her.
These are the vegetables I've grown. They're fresh, so even raw, they should be good and sweet. Go on, have a taste and see. Nice healthy appetites, I see. I did grow these after all, didn't I? I am not much for the kitchen and housework, but I've got a knack for a field. You must think me an odd duck for it too. Is that right? Well, I suppose how young folk think nowadays. And that's wonderful. When I was a wee lass, I received quite a lashing for being a woman who couldn't do housework. Jings, listen to me, cheap in a boot. You probably need to get on. Please take some of the veggies with you. Isn't he much? But I'd like you to have them.
I'm saying fresh. We got some rock beans. And that was that.
Forgiving that anytime soon.
Not going to argue with free scran.
What should I do?
As for where this mysterious gentleman is, I'm not seeing him.
Wonderful.
Unless he's up here.
What?
Hey, have you ever heard of Man-Eater's Grotto southeast of town? Name's repulsive, right? But I heard a whole bunch of people went there recently and missing. I think they got eaten in there. More? I don't know anymore. I'm just a fruit seller with time to kill, mate.
Next time?
I mean, I don't actually care about it anyway. Maybe ask an informant if you want to know more.
Yes, we've yet to appear on the statue. We're not renowned enough. But we certainly made a name for ourselves because we're not afraid to do some of the really dirty work. Ah! There's the, there is Borden. I might deal with his confidant now and then speak to Neuros later on tonight. That's actually a good idea. We'll do it that way.
You've come.
Ah, you're there. Glad you're well. I've got something I want to show you. You have a wee bit of time.
I am gladdened.
Great, come with me.
Brilliant.
Look here, we've rebuilt the toon's defensive barriers. Not just here either, but all the entrances of the toon. Plus we doubled the guard and deployed them straight through the toon. Nobody wanting to do us harm will be getting in now.
Now then.
And now I can focus on other things. On the far more insidious threat plaguing the toon.
Like the people who oppose you?
Something like that. And they're fairly powerful, I'm sorry to say. When one of them has a following, well, getting rid of them can be a bit of a toughie.
This is...
What the hell are you doing in this town, Borden?
Huh?
Sagastro? Ah, what business brings you here? Don't play the fool, Borden. Explain this special taxes plan of yours. Ah, well that plan was right necessary to build the barrier you see here before you.
Seriously?
Spending the people's money so carelessly. We have no need for such defences. Do you honestly believe Martira will be attacked?
What now?
We're not to be prepared for anything. Do you not agree? Besides, weren't you the one doing out funding from donations to the leading toon's leading figures? Surely you had cause.
What?
Where did you hear that?
In other words...
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds, and that's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to you, Sagastro.
What did you say?
You mock me? but you'll regret making an enemy of me. Out of my way!
Hey! How dare he push a wee laddie? Hey, are you right there? No, you're not hurt. Now head on home. Mom! The scary armor is talking! It's talking! What? Wait, don't be frightened. He ran away. Am I really that scary a fella? Nah, he was just falling victim to Gastro's sneaky little machinations. I gotta keep my guard up.
Then.
And I must prove to Gastro that no injustice will be happening on my watch. And seeing you a whole new light burn.
Alright.
Well, I'd rather not have to resort to such methods. But I tell you, I shudder to even think about that man being governor.
The truth is,
I mean, I'll confess he was the clergyman I thought I would do well in the position. Because I thought him a splendid fella at first, but in truth, he's a scoundrel who only wants to control the toon. Honestly, thinking on it all, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. First Lady Joanna, and now Gastro. I've got some naivety in me, and it seems to just invite tragedy.
if so then.
I want to fix this. I can't show him my mercy, which is why I've got a spy on Gastro. Are you sure about this?
Oh? What?
What's anything to our mother knows about it? He only needs to worry if he does something wrong.
I suppose.
We need to place safety above all else. Can't have folks like Gastro just plowing about. You know, it's for your sake too that I'm cleaning up the
You
toon.
hear me?
Don't you see I want to unite the people under your banner? That requires removing certain obstacles. Aren't you worried you might be overdoing it?
That sort of thing is...
Not all. Threats still linger about the toon. And I won't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your fever and preserve the peace. I can feel Barton's ambitions as governor and his increasingly deep faith towards me. Rank 4.
It's not enough. It could yet be improved.
All defences improve when whole party in the back row, and occasionally as one day ends and another begins, Barton will send a parcel. Oh right, so we might get free loot. That's not something to be actually on our nose about. Well, no time like the present. I'll have to take my leave of you for today. Apologies.
Right.
Hey, the guy keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't even relax in Midtown anymore. I thought if we left things to Barton, we'd find some peace and quiet. I decided to return to the group. Yes, we don't really need the mag, but we've got it anyway. Back to Brylehaven Tavern. I told him to give it a bit of a bash if he had the chance, but how's that working out for him? Excellent. I wanted to hang with Neurus anyway. Because I got his relic, and that means we might get something from him. So I'm a bit surprised at the way... Yeah, it's a quest I got reported in. You got anything that you want to check with me?
You heard this?
I heard there's a parapet near Night Prowl searching for someone's good with words. Say something whoever might be worth our time. I think I've already dealt with his. But quickly go to my quest. I think the one I need to report is, yeah, it's the relic one.
Isn't that...
Looks like someone to meet you. Wanna go look for them? Yep, so there's High's mate. He wants to see me. And there's also Neurus and Alonso. So I've got quite a few night ones that I can do. Excellent. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that one. That's the wrong one. It was Neurus. Ah, there I am. That's not what I wanted to do. How awkward was that? Why, what's that look on your face? Boredom? Got nothing more to do? Well, have you brought another lost relic for me? We did pick up another weird thingamabob. I'm not sure if it's one of those last relics or not.
Sounds intriguing. Why don't I give it a look then? I handed Neuros the junk we picked up during. This one's also a bit tricky. It must open somewhere. Oh, what's this? Just a good twist down, a little push in, and there you are, see? What did I tell you? Sharp as a blade, these instincts. But my heavens, this is quite a find.
This?
So something was inside, just like the last one. Nearest might be the only one who understands the stuff.
Oh. I expected some degree of this, but the design's different.
Oh,
Ah!
my God, I've got it!
Yes, yes, by God, it's coming to me. I see it now. A heaven-sent cerebral nugget of pure genius. Thank you, Flynn.
Thank you.
Even so.
Not to say, though, I didn't think I'd be able to get 3 relics in such a short span. Must be thanks to my healthy living and intellectual curiosity, eh?
And thanks to us, you mean? You haven't found a thing yourself, near us. Why didn't you come and help us search every once in a while?
No.
No, thank you indeed. I haven't the build for combat, but a man's worth isn't decided by his sword arm alone. What? I'm a long way from youth now, but I was quite a dasher with the fairer sex in my younger days, you know. Had to fend off the marriage proposals with a stick.
For real.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I certainly did. A stubby young lad with a genius mind and familial prestige. Why, I was every debutante's dream.
I wish that were me.
Quite.
Oh, well, still it might be. You're young, lad. Still got all the freedom and time in the world for ill-advised romantic peccadillos. Ill-advised romantic peccadillos. Eurus's lexicon is baffling at times. It really is. But in my case, I'm afraid most of my admirers cared about for my family name far more than they did for me. I even had a fiancée at one point. What?
Huh?
You? Really?
Wow.
Oh yes, but remember, I was a young obsessive. Romance and career both fell to the wayside as I threw myself into runner as such. Poor girl got tired of waiting. By the time I thought to check on her, she'd sloped off and married some of her blue blood. The adage holds true, I suppose. You never realize what you have until it's gone. Keep in mind, chap, and don't make the same mistakes I did.
Rather.
Well, that's enough of depressing bygone tales. For me, Gauntlet Runners are the true loves of my life.
Right.
I think it's a reasonable daily lifestyle choice.
Yep.
Quite right. In a way, she's the best partner I could ask for on this journey of yours. Can't say much else other than that I'm grateful to you for both all this relic business and having me along on this journey. My passion had been all but smothered, but you've rekindled it. Without you, I'd be running away in my chair with a stationary prototype bent and squashed.
Now then.
Well then, got to sharpen my skills even more. We'll show those other runners you need more than big bulkheads.
I can sense Neuros's overflowing enthusiasm as a researcher, as well as his deep gratitude towards me. The free-hearted engineer, Neuros, keeper and inheritor of the gunner's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
New power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Goodness, life really is dashed interesting.
Oh, we can now salute the sniper. There's at least three more followers to unlock by that map there. One to the left of Gunner, one to the right of Mage, and one in between Warrior and Thief. So there's at least 3 more confidants we have to find. That's not what I'd look for in a sniper. That's not a sniper's look, is it?
To the joys of your company, eh?
Hope I can keep count on you for the rest of those relics, eh, lad?
This one's important.
So there's more to find. More heroes leap of light wait for us by completing the quest. And we got a few more Magla points
Time
because
marches on, and the age of a new king
800,000
draws
is not enough, people. We need more. We need many more. There's a letter and package from Barden.
nearer. Have a look.
Hope this package made it to you safely and that you'll find its contents useful. However I can assist you, I will. We got a revival medicine. Nice.
Well then.
Okay, so it's the middle of the day. Let's say in terms of like followers.
Right?
All we have to do now is wait for the soiree. Gotta admit, I'm kind of nervous. Let's distract ourselves doing something while we wait. Let's say, I'm not sure if they want to talk to you, and I want to look for him. Ah, so Hulkenberg's not ready. In fact, no one's ready for me at the moment. Which is annoying. But yeah, you can see there. According to this, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there they are. There's 3 more to find. They're right in the middle. No idea who they are, though. Which is intriguing. Now, see, Katharina's an interesting one. You have to find her on battle, and then she comes up. But he's not about at the moment, I don't think. Yeah, I don't feel anything right now. It's not available.
Well met, eh?
Looking at the royal virtues, eloquence is one that I could really do with building up, if possible. I'm just wondering if there's anywhere where I can do it. There is actually Merchant's Bazaar.
Let's go.
We can have some fun. Oh, actually, before I do anything, I believe this is the weapons shop.
Hey,
Oh yeah, we can get appraised items
what are
here
you
too.
planning for?
Let's do some appraisals first, because we've got quite a few. So that's got us the weapon for the Faker, a briny weapon, a sailor's sword, which is used by the Seeker, and it's actually a big improvement. A Baleen bow, which is not as good as what we've got, sadly. False monk's robes, but they're not that great. Nice, some chest armor. That's pretty good. Most of us get increases by that. Ah, gloves that give off strength. Same again. The sable hood. And the Sentinel's Talisman, which gives 6 extra endurance. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Ah, I've already just found a Sailor's Sword, so I don't need one right now. Ah, but the halberd is better than the one that you have.
Good.
Yeah, you can have that. And then Flint,
What now?
you can have your new sword, which is better than the one you have. Have a sailor's sword. And now that we've done that, let's find where the eloquence one is. I think it's down here. Yeah, it'll be a debate mode. But what we can do is we can save our game and then save scum. Because if we choose a bad option, we can just reload.
Now what am I to do?
Choose me!
Oh, it's him. The world I want is complete and utter meritocracy. The elites aren't strong. The stronger the elite.
I see, so that's what they're basing their campaigns on. Hey, why don't you debate a candidate? If you lower a candidate's support, you might be able to win Woos' trust. It's a good opportunity to hone your skills. You can put the future you imagine into words. I'm sure people will follow you.
Both eloquence and imagination. Nice.
If you go as well, you might even get some donations too. Want to try?
Go on then. Because we can just always save scum if needs be.
What business do you have with me?
What's this? Come to tear me down a peg of you? If it's a battle of words you want, I accept the challenge. I'd prefer to strike with more direct methods, but I'll spare you for Count Lewis's sake. You'll realize soon enough that I am the rising star. Your little help anyone in need shtick is a farce, and I can't believe anyone is falling for it. I'll make sure you pay for it tenfold.
Choose me!
When I take my place upon the throne, I will reform this rigged society into a true meritocracy.
We live in a society where tribe and family name matter more than will or ability. Are we sheep to accept such a world, or are we lions who will devour it? As king, I'll appoint only those who can demonstrate true strength, even those from inferior birth. That's true equality. He's certainly abrasive, but he makes a good point. Haven't we heard all this before, though? Yeah.
Hang on.
If you really believe in a meritocracy of strength, then shouldn't Lewis be king?
No.
That's precisely what overthrows about. If Lewis earns his victory, so be it. So, Liddell really does believe in equality just like Lord Luis, and he nicest can. I admire his bravery. Flynn's like, love it to stick out tonight. Just commit to promote Lewis, or what? Well, that's not gone well. Ah, this is why we challenge someone beyond your stature. Anyway, wasn't your finest hour?
Give it a shot.
We're just getting started. At the very least, your quality seems to have improved.
All right.
Yeah, but I can do better than that. So I'm going to. All with the power of the save. And that's where Alonso wants to talk to us. So we can do that one and Heismay.
What now?
We've got time for both, so it's not a big deal. But before we do that, time to cheat. Oh yeah.
Now what am I to do?
I'll just quickly skip all this dialogue again. We've done it all before. But we'll quickly skip ahead.
Choose me!
So, we can easily go one of the week, or you only parrot Luis. Me standing up to Luis and counter him. I get the feeling this is not the right choice, but I'm interested. Let's find out.
Hang on.
Your words are mere echoes of Luis. Do you have any original ideas? But my words, you don't understand. Callie's assembly comes to the same conclusions. If that's the case, then I'd rather support Lord Luis. Right, I had the same feelings as Flynn. Glad it wasn't just me.
Damn it!
Ugh, of course these fools will understand. Looks like that was the right one after all.
I knew it!
That was an amazing debate. Liddell was seething. A lot of people appreciate what you said. They wanted to give you this as a show of thanks. Yay, 5,000 money.
Works for me.
The experience is to hone your eloquence and imagination.
All right.
It was the same score as well. Oh well. It was an amazing debate apparently, so after listening to the concerns of the people, I returned to where everyone else was waiting. Yay! We've got 2 more in the ranks. We're in the top 30 now, people. I don't. I'm actually really interested in where Alonso's goes. And then tomorrow night I'm going to do Heismay.
Right.
Yeah, so it's defaulting to Heismay is on rank 3. And Alonso's the same, so ironically, Alonso's is going to be further along, but I'm going to go for it. Let's see what's happened. Let's see if I can find him. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry. Just leave me alone. With overflowing tolerance, I convey my willingness to take on the sorrows and regrets anguish in Alonso. And then he just fist bumps right in front of him. That's the part that makes me laugh. Well, if anyone was going to pester me, I'm glad it's you.
Sorry.
Could you spare me a bit of time?
Thank you, truly.
Thank you. I did some more digging on the landowner who burned down my village. And when I thought I'd hit the bottom, I found more behind him than I had unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. I thought I had the upper hand, shadowing him and those he associates with.
but they've been looking into me as well. They untangled the web of lies that is cuculus and struck first. What a fool I've been. My village, my mother, they're all gone. I've lost everything. It's terrible. I'm so sorry. As if I had a right to be sad. I just wanted to save my hometown. His taxes were extortion, and he siphoned the village's trade profits away for himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompany it. He caused only torment for them, so I struck back, I thought. I could fix things for them, that my mother would be happy. But I got too caught up with my heroics and underestimated him. He couldn't have burned down the village on his own.
Damn it all.
Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else is backing him, an even more powerful enemy who'll be left unscathed. I endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. And it was my mother, my own mother, who paid the price. Die, they said. In all my waking hours, in all my dreams, I hear the villagers demanding my death. I only began as a endeavor to free them, to give them their joy back. My death is what will give them that. I have to.
No!
Was it your mother's wish for you to die? My mother's? Mother wanted me to live. But what's the point in living when all I have are my sins? Why? Why do you not blame me?
That's...
Because living is the only way to atone for those sins. Live to atone? Not by dying? I wonder if there's anything I can still do. I don't think there is. But just because you believe in me, I think I can go on living just a little longer. I can sense the tremendous trust Alonso has placed in me by sharing his darkest thoughts.
This is what you and Mother wanted.
Ah, so the magic prices at magic shops are now dropped, and increases the monetary reward for completing requests. Nice.
I've not the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person. Not like how my mother was. And I don't have some special power like you do. Like you do. You were right. It would have been rather hasty of me to end my life here and now. Thank you, Flynn. I finally realized that as long as I have you, the world is mine to fool. Do visit again. I'll set the stage. I have some fun tricks in store for you. I don't know what Alonso is scheming this time, but at least it seems he's regained the will to live.
Good night.
Alonso waved nonchalantly as we parted, and I returned to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Well met, eh?
Right. I want to get into the next part of the game, so I don't want to do anything crazy, but I'm going to quickly go back to Academia, just so I can get this new version of Gunner unlocked.
Would you look at this?
I sense the power of a new archetype. Do come and speak to me should you want to study it. Petting him is soothing in and of itself.
And don't forget the hustle of the outside world, even if only for a moment.
Oh. And everyone's getting sick going, will you stop stroking the cat? And I'm like, no. No, I won't. Yes, there we are, the sniper. You need Gunner and Seeker, so you need to have done 2. So only Flynn can learn it right now.
I see.
So it comes with combat victory. Each time an enemy is stunned or defeated in the overworld, you get new HP back. And then myriad shots, only usable from the back row, but it deals weak physical pierce damage to all enemies. Weak and not so sure on. But that's 2 to 3 times, which is good. Dodge pierce, which is great. Recover HP after defeating an enemy. And then heavy physical pierce damage to 1 enemy and decreases defense for 3 turns. So that's really useful.
Fascinating.
The sniper. This is the archetype he sends from Neuros's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the adept innovator, a trailblazer who uses technology to forge a path forward, piercing greater enemies with unerring aim. 9,000 mags required to channel the sniper for the first time. Do you want to awaken it?
I do indeed.
I'm counting on you.
This is the power I seek.
Of course.
Then so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as an adept gunner. O worthy heart who tampers anxiety into strength greater still, if thou art prepared to strive for victory even from a distance, I shall bestow upon your soul the soul of the gunner.
Really?
So this is the power of the sniper's soul. I'll show my true value at range. I use this power to give myself the advantage. Yep. Ah, I see you've now studied over half the heroic embodiments. Well done. I was sure you would come to channel many archetypes, but to see you accrue them in numbers like this, please accept this as a recognition of such efforts.
Heroes Jeweled
New
Roots.
skills, new possibilities.
So that is a new version and it can actually be quite powerful. Right now I don't want to use it, but I've got it available. And if I wanted to set a skill, I can pass on all sorts to it. Its weakness is slash. I don't think I've got a slash dodge. But let's have a look. No, I do. I do have slash dodge. So that will help. That's a very, very big help. And as you can see, need to get up to the next level for all of these. Because for that one, I need to master... I need to get Sword Master to maximum. Ooh, I can actually do that. Because I've got the General already. Our General needs to be level 10. And Sword Master. Which is why you can get it.
I see.
Weakness to wind is the only problem, but...
Fascinating.
The samurai. This is the archetype he sends from Stroll's way of
This
life.
right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the elite champion, a gallant who perfects the path of the blade, and continues to fight for those who cannot take arms themselves. 16,500 mag is required to channel the samurai for the first time. Would you like your ally to unlock it?
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to trust Stroll with its power.
Of course.
Then hear us, O valiant heart. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as an elite warrior.
That's a really nice design.
Yeah.
The sword of the samurai, my pinnacle. Its strength is beyond compare. I shall wield this sword in the name of justice. For my pride and the blood that flows from my body. I shall be noble in purpose until the very end.
A new ability.
Yeah, you can learn that one. And he has matador shoes. I need to get into learn that at some point, but for now, he has 4 slots available, which is really good. So let's look at what we have. He's weak to wind. Right, well, slash boost, that's going to be a big one for him. Increases basic attack's power by 50%. You can have that. Increases critical boost, that'll be good. And then finally, increases HP even more.
Right.
So he's quite big now. He's got quite a lot of strength to him. Yes, we'll go back to reality. Yeah, so out of curiosity, looking at Stroll's stats, he actually needs his HP rising because he's got quite a lot available to him. So, in order to not waste a load of items, we can just use that. Speaking of items, check it out. 88 heroes leave of light, and they increase by 3,000 the hero's jeweled routes. Wow. Makes me wonder if getting one of the archetypes up to the top level, and then from there using what's this? Yeah, so we're saying what people have done. Spent time with Stroll, Barden or Maria. Don't think I've got anybody else who's waiting for me. Yeah, they won't talk right now because they need to be on the road, I think. Heismay's at night. And everybody else is just not really ready, which is annoying. I don't want to do another dungeon before the... Let's listen to you to raise our tolerance higher. Or maybe... Tolerance is just over the line. Imagination's quite high over the line. Meanwhile, eloquence is not yet up. I could really do with raising my eloquence, actually. So what I'm probably going to do
All right, then.
is go and do another debate.
Let's go.
We'll do a Dangan Rampa, people. It's the non-stop debate.
Young man.
Ah, that's someone I've got a quest for, but there's no... There's no time. There's like no delay, basically. Yeah, so I need to go for the assassin. That's a dungeon, so I can't do that one now anyway.
Blast this heat.
Choose elegance, choose beauty, choose Milo. The makeover our kingdom needs.
I feel like people should judge us what's on the inside more than what's on the outside. That's never going to happen, is it? And if you got this populace looks alone, I suppose it does make him a frat.
When I was at university for my campus, one of the people who was running for the kind of like the chairman of the college for the university I was in, because there were different colleges, was a bit of a enthusiast for herbs, shall we say. And their campaign literally went, vote for this person, the only logical choice.
This place.
Why don't you call to everyone here and give a good speech? It's a chance to convey your thoughts and feelings to the people of the city. You do a good job. People might get some money to boot. Want to try making a speech?
Go on, let's try and take control. We're all even fried on trade and fishing. But the United Kingdom's structure lets Grand Trad suck up all earnings.
If you're made king, what do you do about this Kingdom Alliance system? If you're in favour of it, we need to hear why.
I'm gonna go with the aid each other.
Just trust me.
The trade alliance exists as it is now to allow some mutual aid.
I like the plot, but we need the details. Pretty words aren't what makes the world goes around. Aye, but think, when the store were destroyed, it was Grand Tread's carpenters as soldiers what came to help us. Would have been unthinkable before the Annex War. Yay!
All right.
We got it right! Woo! Oh, but still not enough to clear the next bar. I think this is going to be the hardest of the kingdom stats. But we've gone up in popularity. We're now 27th. Oh yeah. We're in the 27 club, people. And now having kept him waiting for long enough, it's time to do Heismay's link.
Right.
I do love the way that Gallicus sits on his on Flynn's shoulder when you don't move.
Apologies.
I have no one else to rely on. Let's go find him. Is he in the Gauntlet Runner? Yeah, I thought he would be.
Ah, it's you.
Once we get my more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be short to do it myself. I've been thinking of the UG village. In some ways, there may be no better place for my son to finally rest. But I've been away for so long. Can't say if they'll still accept me. I'm practically a stranger now.
Yes.
Right then, I suppose I'll stop wasting time dithering and get myself ready. The place is just to the east of Martira. The village is hidden, so I prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us.
In days gone by,
Hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way.
Tadari.
It's me, Heismay. I've returned, and I've something to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village.
Just
Although I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air.
Got it.
That doesn't bother me.
my thanks.
Thank you for bearing with me. Heismay, is that you? You're looking grey in the ears, my friend. As if the ears were any kinder to you, Tadari. I heard you had left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who is this?
He is...
This is Flynn, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the tournament for the throne.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, is that why you've come back to the village?
No.
No. I came here to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest. Meanwhile, good evening, Joe. Just seen you jump in the chat there. Hiya, how are you doing, mate? Welcome to the chat. Been a while. How you been doing? Ah, your boy's gone on ahead then. He passed away just before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might be able to let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely, I thought, he'd like the hill. I know it's not something the villagers would easily accept, but...
Yes.
I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know the cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. You say you've been weak. Do you mean you've been well? You've been well. I'm assuming you mean you've been well there, but if you have been weak, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. I say I'm doing okay. Got a long commute to the office tomorrow, but other than that, it's taking it nice and smooth. All going well. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not their sympathy.
Please.
Alright. Thank you. I had a feeling that's what you meant, Joe.
Here.
I used to always train her when I was young. Look closely and you'll see this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know, because it was my claws that left them. Brings back memories. Of course, having shaken the trees, I get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head. And of course, I go whinging to Tadari about it. So even you were a cute kid once, huh? Having trouble imagining it? The villagers are here. They watch us from the shadows. If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too.
He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? And now he wants his child buried here. That boy wasn't even born in the village.
Oh,
Do you hear?
I can't believe what they're saying. That's horrible.
well,
Exactly within my expectations, then. If they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss.
Heisman.
I've explained the situation to the younger villagers. Seemed like nobody had any problems giving your son a place here. Indeed. Thank you.
Master Tadari! The urn of bones. It's gone.
What? What is the meaning of this?
A fallen knight brings shame to the village.
I hear a voice from somewhere.
Tadari was too afraid to refuse him, that's all.
Hey,
Stop hiding and show yourself. I'm sorry, Heisme. I cannot excuse the village's behavior. The village hasn't changed a bit. Still rejecting outsiders, still shutting themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind, I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf, and in that is my soul's salvation. I can feel Heisme's profound sorrow and strong trust.
My thanks.
More skills will now be inherited by the thief lineage, which is awesome. Should I search the village entire, no stone unturned? Doubtless that intrusion would only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to waste.
I apologize.
You have my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It's my duty as chief. No, as one who would see justice done. There's an unease in the village. For today, I think it is best you leave. Very well. Heisme and I return to the city in silence. Poor guy, all he wants to do is lay his son to rest and try to see through his grief. And the town are like, you're a disgrace.
well then.
Because of course that's going to bring people back, isn't it? You know, it's silly. Today, I think what we're going to do is go back to the Gauntlet Runner.
Let's head there right away.
So I want to do some reading. Yes, we're doing an inside day today on the game. Oh, that's Heisman.
Now then.
Well, I called it a good stopping point. Now we just have to wait to make sure Lewis doesn't find out before the soiree, and we'll be just fine. As long as there's some days remaining, we could help the people who are trying to spread our name a bit. We could, but I want to chill out. We're in town. Why make slow? You can do this on the road any time. But I don't want to hang around in town.
Where to?
I don't want to. I want to chill out. Fine, okay. I guess I'll go and try and raise my eloquence again then. Might as well do something. Every time I hear young man, I always think about Agami from SMT5. Young man. Young man. And yes, apparently there is a version of the YMCA with his voice in it. I low-key want to hear it.
Now what am I to do? Listen all to your next king!
I will become king and create a military state for Rusad. By Rusad!
I see, so that's what they're basing their campaigns on. Hey, why don't you bring a candidate? You can lower a candidate's support, you might be able to win Lewis's trust. It's a good opportunity to hone your skills. You put your future and imagine into words, I'm sure people will follow you. Chance to get increased 2 stats, so let's go for it.
Are you not that elder who turned into Sanctress? Just as I'd expect of a lesser tribe. A frontal siege was beyond you, so instead you opt for the uncouth tactics of a rear assault. Your juvenile tricks will have no effect on someone as experienced as I. I will eliminate you, here and now.
Listen all to your next king!
My good people, the dream of a united kingdom has failed. I mean, he's not wrong, our economy's crashed. The changing government's brought about no change at all. The NHS have waiting times out the arse. The economy's gone bust again. Now we're sucking up to Donald Trump. I mean, he isn't wrong. The dream of the United Kingdom really is dead. When I am king, our land shall be reborn under the proven military leadership of the Louisart. What has the United Kingdom actually done for you? Again, you know, he's not wrong. Right now you're listening to me and like, that's apparently what we've done for you. The drearing monotony of my dulcet tones. What else have we not done for the world? Do we need to start? We've got all evening, I suppose. We could carry on. Forcing the tribes together has only spurred the further skirmishes and tension. I mean, we didn't even manage to do good in the F1, did we? We technically took the Constructors' Championship, I suppose, so we broke Red Bull's streak. Does that count? Is that a good thing? Furthermore, the remnant of the key positions have been strangled by the Clamar's nepotism. The time for Roussant to reclaim their pride and independence is at hand. Hear, hear! The Roussant embody strength. The Roussant represent the very best.
The land of the Roussant? Surely he jests. Why does that leave the rest of us?
Here's what I would do.
We can't let tribal differences define us. I envisage a world where everyone stands as one.
How dare you!
What? Nothing but idealistic platitudes. You're too young to lead if you can't see that.
He's right. How the hell can anyone make it so everyone helps each other or whatever that's about? People are free to dream as they please, but I find the boys of dreams more appealing than Rudolph's.
Rude human!
Impossible! I refuse to be humbled by an inferior tribe.
I knew it!
It was a great debate. You ran circles around that guy. Your idea struck a chord with the people. They wanted to give you something to show their support.
Yes, give me money for talking to you people. Make sure you like, share, and follow and all the other stuff that people do on Twitch and buy bits and all that nonsense. I jest. I'm not Darkside Phil.
Now then.
Yay! We've now got Urbane Eloquence. We've raised the stat.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspires to true sovereignty, fill thyself with words from the heart to win the trust of the common folk. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
After listening to concerns of the people, I return to where everyone else is waiting. Woohoo! We're ranked 26. We're climbing the charts, people. We're slowly dragging ourselves to the top. Oh, who wants to happen now? That's Alonso again.
I've made my decision. This is my only choice.
Yeah, we can go hang with Alonso. Oh, meanwhile, that's... Something just pops up on screen while I missed the prompt. Bear me a second, let me see if it stays. Come on.
What now?
Well, it's not a reportable quest, so it's not that. Well, whatever it was, I'm sure it's nothing serious. Yep, there he is, Alonso, the faker.
I've made my decision. This is my only choice.
Alonso comes to mind. Maybe we should go talk with him. So I will say that the calendar system in this game does slow it down a lot.
Greetings.
Alonso's a bit of an interesting character, Joe. He's kind of like this game's version of the Joker, although he looks like a very Victorian British gentleman.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? I've been waiting for you. Listen carefully.
I'm putting a major new plan into motion.
Great, come with me.
Understand?
I've discovered something interesting. The landowner controls all the trade in the settlements around my village, so his valet often comes through the town.
You can see what I mean about that very 1930s, 1920s British gentleman look. It's a very odd style. Meanwhile, good evening, Queen. Welcome to the stream. You missed me revealing where I'm at with my characters. If you give me a few moments, I'll be able to show you just what the results of my offline work were.
Apparently...
However, I've heard the landowner himself will be present for the next inspection. And that's when I plan to nab him.
What?
Nab him? How? Trust me, he'll behave himself.
Well...
But it would be near impossible to catch him if they come via a busy, open street. I'll force them down the forest path where there'll be no witnesses. I spread rumours about humans appearing on village roads for that express purpose. The men guarding him won't be an issue either. I'll lie in wait along the forest path and call out to him.
And then...
And I'd like for you to accompany me there as well.
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to go on, why not?
Yeah.
Of course, it sounds like you'll need me.
Thank you.
I didn't expect you to agree so quickly. Thank you.
I'm...
We will change things. This world of greedy pigs gorging themselves on the riches will come to an end.
Seriously?
What's your plan exactly? A long time ago, my mother brought home a weak sapling she'd found. The tree was practically dying, but it still bore a small fruit, and within it seeds. My mother planted them and gave away the new saplings to our neighbours, and they grew into great soldiers who took on missions all across time and the world. Before long, there was an orchard in one corner of our village. The mere sight of it was breathtaking. My mother refused any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow, wanted to bear fruit. That's when I realized, perhaps we all have something we'd like to see come to fruition. Within all of us, there's a seed of virtue waiting to blossom.
It's fine.
That's what I'm betting on. So make sure you go out and change the world, Flynn.
Leave it to me.
Okay, leave it to me. I'd expect no less from the future king I went all in on.
I implore you.
May the seed grow into a large tree under which many gather. Hey, we're cultivating the future, eh? I can sense Alonso's resolve behind his grin and his high expectations of me.
You're all I have left in this world.
So we can now get 3 slots for the Faker, which is useful. Let's say the Faker is very much
Understand?
kind of like the Joker Arcana.
I can use my network to arrange which afternoon the inspection occurs. Let me know soon. I'll be waiting.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tis the day before Lewis's soiree. Let us do what we are able, then simply wait. We've done all that is in our power, and the die has already been cast.
I wonder if we'll really find the farm in Lewis's quarters. Sorry, I can't help but worry.
Oh well.
All we can do now is hope that the operation goes off without a hitch. This one will be a real tightrope act, but if we can't pull this off, then we have no hope of ever saving the prince. The soiree some...
Like it or not, today's the last day you have free time. Take care of anything you need to do before we infiltrate the Corridorus.
Right, so anyway, basically at the end of the last stream, I was in a dungeon, and I was, by accident, ended up in a fight I didn't think I'd be able to win, and when I won, I got a lot of experience. Well, take a look at how much money and Margla we have. Feast your eyes on that. The reason. At the end of the last stream, I think I was level maybe 35. We are now 55, baby. That's right. We have leaped forward. We have got massively more powerful. That's what you've missed. So yes, a half millionaire. We've got quite a lot of skills. So,
All right.
yeah, basically, I showed this very briefly at the start of the game, start of tonight's stream. But when you get to a level that's higher than the enemies around you, you can basically fight them without turn-based combat. If you attack them from behind, you one-hit kill them. And if you don't one-hit kill them, as long as you don't take too much damage, you can just beat them, hack and slash them. So I could literally circumnavigate a dungeon and get 1,000, 1,500 experience a time in less than 5 minutes. So I was just doing that, endlessly looping. Getting loads of magla, loads of money, loads of experience, loads of hero seeds of light and increase my archetype strengths. Just loads of power, really.
Well, aren't you the rare sort of customer? How may my weapon shop serve you?
Depends on what you got to offer. Do you have anything? Unfortunately. Ah! No, he's already got that equipped. Damn it. Oh, that's annoying. That's frustrating. That unexpected winning fight, it was on the last stream. I have it on the... I'm planning to upload the archives. I am behind. I've got about maybe 3 or 4 episodes of this series to upload to my channel. So keep an eye on YouTube. The archives will be coming. I am behind.
Welcome.
The main reason I'm behind is I've just not had the time to deal with it all. I've been taking care of other stuff. But I will sort it. It's on the way. Can't get any more of those, sadly. They're all sold out, which is really frustrating. This is the thing, I've got all the money in the world and nothing to spend it on. That's really annoying. I've got all the money in the world and I've got nothing I can do with it. Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of money, here's something I haven't done.
Welcome.
If I go to sell, I can sell all of this for another 37,000.
Now then.
So there we are. We're even further up now. So the thing is, I've got... Oh, this is my last day of free time. I've not got any confidants to hang out with, I don't think. Apparently someone wants to meet me, but they want me to look... Who? Oh, Barden. Oh, okay, I'll hang out with Barden. I didn't realise Barden was prepared.
How can it be?
How did it come to this? So I will say one thing about this game. The calendar system, like with Persona, can really slow it down sometimes. I once described some of the Persona games on the forum r/Megaton as doing all the stuff in a dungeon and spending 2 weeks doing sod all. Yes, Queen, he didn't come up as the usual thing to say he was ready to talk to me. So, Barden was a joke to me, but I'm going to rectify that.
You've come.
Ah, yeah, glad you will. I'll be frank with you. There's been an incident. Thankfully, nobody did. But they sure they could have. And I know that crafty fella who did it. He wouldn't confess even if we backed him into a corner. So I'm thinking of sneaking a deal with him. But you know the thing is, I'm not very skilled at negotiating. I convinced Barden with my eloquence.
What?
To myself, you see. And what, just face the problem head on like there's nothing to be afraid of? Just be honest to a fault. I certainly sees a far better thing than working out some plan. I can only be myself after all. You're to play the hand that was dealt.
Thank you.
Many thanks to you, Flynn. Won't you come with me?
Thank you, truly.
I thank you for being here. I've made up my mind now. Come on. And this is where the subtitles are useless. No, useful even. Oh, here we go.
Listen to me.
Listen, all of you. Someone is set fire to the administration building. We managed to put it out before anyone got hurt, but this is treason.
You hear me?
The traitors should come forward immediately. Did you want to become a governor so badly when you go this far, Sir Gastro?
What?
Surely you don't mean that I'm the one behind this?
I know who it was.
Oh, I'm done listening to you and all your denials. Talk him away. Sir, isn't this obvious that the fire is Barden's own plot?
Just so.
Yes, Barden, your own position is safe if you have a scapegoat. How uncharacteristically intelligent of you. Well, I'm glad you like the accent, Queen. I'm surprised at that.
What did you say?
What are you seeing new?
Listen to me.
My fellow townspeople, will you go on never questioning this man? Look what's happened to your town under his rule.
Seriously?
Guards are treating you like prisoners, spying on you, reporting on you. Is this your town or theirs?
Do this.
Furthermore, is this man in any way fit to govern? I propose we hold a vote and decide once and for all.
Huh?
Vote? Is that where we decide who's governor?
No, I see.
Such a thing can't possibly be done with integrity. I won't allow it.
Oi!
Oh, yes, you will. The people should decide, just like with the king. Well, that fella's certainly all for it, even though I assume you hate the idea. For myself, I think a vote will speak volumes. It will reveal to all here that you are the dangerous one, not I. Shut up, you can even cur.
Wait.
Stay calm, Barton.
What?
Ugh. I'll hear ya.
I haven't a choice.
Fine. However, anyone who cheats will have the hell slapped onto them.
Am I understood?
You understand that? I'm keeping a watchful eye. Don't forget it. He sounds like a prick, to be honest.
You're a great help indeed.
Thank ye. Now they forgot myself back there. I must see. Everyone seems to threaten to me, even the wee ones. They're even more scared than when they thought I was a phantasm. God, the way they look at me.
Got to say,
Hey Flint, tell me true. Have I erred when it comes to my methods? I'm not sure.
If so, then.
Well, what in the world should I have done instead, eh? I mean, I thought they'd understand my reasons soon enough. I wasn't monitoring them out of contempt. I'll tell you something. I've no choice but to hope they'll come round. My duty is to protect the weans from rampant villainy.
Well then.
There must be another strategy. Let's find one together. Your sincerity is always touching. Thank you very much for being so thoughtful despite having your own business to attend with. Hope I can always count on you for the best advice.
Still, though.
The vote will be held soon by the looks of it. I can't lose. I must protect the toon. I see this as your comrade as well. I can feel Barton's firm resolve and deep faith in me.
I wish I had better tidings for you.
So Commander now has up to 3 lineage, which is awesome, and an escape artist. So we get improved chance of escaping from a squad battle. That's nice. In case we decide we need to run away, we have a better chance of doing it. Were it not, I became governor by forever striving to fulfill everyone's expectations. And that's how it should be. Then stop acting like you're a copper who's got his omnipotent eye on people, and learn to show some trust in your people. I parted with Barden and had a grim look on his face. So we got money, we got Magla for it, so I'm not complaining. Back to Browhaven Tavern. So I don't think I've got anyone tonight who I can hang out with. Oh, do I see a random fairy in the back corner of this bar? One moment, please. I think I do. There's a pixie here.
Well, well.
Are you here to listen to the music too? Kind of puts the mind to ease, doesn't it? True. Maybe it's because I've been so tense lately, but the music is really soothing right now. Wow, didn't expect another fairy to see where I was coming from. The other fairies around here have kind of lost the plot, so it's nice to meet someone I can hold a conversation with.
Whoa.
Really? Back in the hidden village, everyone seemed to get along pretty well. That's so. Well, you said you were tired, so I won't keep blabbing you. They play music a lot here, so come rest your weary soul anytime. And just like that, they were gone.
How grand.
I'm wondering if there's going to be something special for having interacting with all the fairies.
Hey, listen.
You accidentally unlock the archetype that turns you into the demi-fiend.
So,
Maybe that's the third version of the pugilist rank, which is from Katharina's way of life. I might raise our social stat by watching from the tower.
This door's unlocked. I bet we could climb up from inside. But even if you've been incredible out there, if you gaze out at the people below and the ocean beyond, who knows what we'll discover. How about a bit of a break?
Yeah, a bit of a nighttime view, why not?
So then, let's find a spot with a better view. Made it! What a view it is!
Yeah, with those weird, I don't know what they're called, silhouette cloisters that are blocking the horizon.
Brownhaven's pretty unique, huh? And I don't just mean the sights, it's more open and inviting than places we've been. Just feels like fun. Growing up in the forest, the sea breeze and the smell of the ocean kind of threw me off at first. But I've really come around on it. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to live by the sea. Listen to the waves and the hustle and bustle of the port.
And the Sten and Hagdu's puking up and passing out in the alleyways, the torrential sideways rain that happens in the winter, the pollution that gets discharged from the pipes. That's what life by the sea and the ocean is, in the UK is, by the way, people. It's not pretty.
I feel like I could watch the ocean from here forever.
Well,
You like the ocean that much? It's more like looking at it feels serene in a way that something man-made doesn't.
Yep.
You can build a port or a ship, but you can't manufacture an ocean, right? It doesn't belong to anyone. I like that about it.
Could you manufacture an ocean? If you own the entire continent of, I don't know, Australasia, maybe you might have enough landmass, I don't know.
all right.
Yeah, wisdom has risen higher, but it's still way off level 4. Gallica and I headed back, discussing the serious city folk we passed along the way. And I think finally the downtime is over. We might actually be back into the main plot of the game, people.
The age of a new king draws nearer.
I'm sure today is the day of the soiree, as it's known.
At last.
Right, everyone, the soiree will be held tonight at the feast hall Lewis is staying at. Let's go over our roles one more time.
Got it?
First, we all greet Luis together. Let him know we showed up. Excepting Gallica, of course. She stays hidden so he only sees one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the captain and Gallica slip with all speed and head for Lewis's gauntlet runner. Heismay, Hulkenberg, and I will keep tabs on Lewis and buy whatever time we can. Understood? We have one objective. Take the curse formula from Lewis's Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness the Prince and the very kingdom itself are at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if you run into any guards, it'll be on you to take them out quick. We can't have them raising the alarm.
Things will be fine.
You're really the only one who has a chance alone against Lewis's best. Sorry to put this on your shoulders, but we believe in you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Let's watch ourselves out there. All of us. Okay, we move at nightfall. Yep, so straight to the evening. No chance to do anything in the day here. And this is his soiree.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
Ah, some time off voice acting.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Yep. I say, I love the voice of these two because they sound like they're from Manchester.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
It's like he's talking like he's from my town. Ah, kid. If you're from Manchester or anywhere in the northwest, you'll know exactly what that kind of accent sounds like.
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
Yes, I am a proud Mancunian. I don't sound it, but I am from Manchester, as it was known, or Madchester, as it was known back in the 90s.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups,
Seriously, if Atlus wanted a Manx to do some voice acting for him, I'm right over here, guys. I'm cheap.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Louis and live to tell it.
Something about the way he's looking there means he knows more than he's letting on. You noticed his eyes? He's not looking at people.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
Oh, someone else has a crush on Lady Juna.
There he is!
I'm glad you could make it.
I do love the design they've gone for with Lewis. I've said this before, but I think it's really interesting how someone who's clearly an antagonist is all in white. It's just really unusual. Normally it's like they have very dulled colours and try to hide in the background, whereas this guy's like in the centre stage going, I'm right here, take your best shot. And I really like that.
Thank you for inviting us.
Please, enjoy yourselves. As new comrades in arms, I expect you to. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way.
Yeah, get the introductions first and let everyone get sloshed at the bar. It's a great tip if you're an after-dinner speaker, because you can be the most boring person in the world and everyone will applaud you because they're all too wasted to care.
Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself.
I do like his voice as well. The actor's gone for a really obviously false, noble tone. So I really like the actor's having fun with this. Have fun at the party? You're not allowed to.
Indeed.
Very true,
I was much
Queen.
surprised to learn he brought that sanctuary forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
Count Luis will be king.
Oh, these young firebrands.
That was fake as anything, wasn't it?
Count Luis will be the king our land deserves.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Go now. He's literally just introduced us and said to enjoy the party. If I piss off now, it's going to look a bit obvious. I need to at least do a Corvo Atano and, like, drink 3 drinks.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
But see what I mean?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
Oh, Heisme, savage.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Oh, that got us 3 popularity ranks. I'm not arguing. It's great. And as you say, when you're drawing attention to Flynn's like, I'll be right back. More people are taking an interest in me, and Lewis has formally acknowledged it. Now we just need to find the formula to break the King Princess curse. We managed to slip out of the soiree and infiltrate the corridors while the guards were short-handed.
All right.
We made it far. So far, everything's going according to plan. Security's nice and light. We were smart to do this on the night of soiree. The lift Lewis's quarters is over there. We need to be careful. Oh, hang on, there's guards in front of the lift. And of course they're watching this door. I don't think they're looking this way, though. Let's see if we can sneak a peek. What's going on? We can't afford to get slowed down. We don't have a choice. We'll have to look for a way around.
Stop!
Hey, come here for a moment. What are you doing?
Yes.
You heard that alert this morning, eh? Just making sure all the extra security measures are in working order. What's wrong with you? Something got you worked up? Right. The bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me an hand, would you? Gabio's on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? Well, I heard someone saw Lady Juna enter the bridge. Wait, you don't... Are they alone in there? What do you think's going on?
Yeah!
That's great. This is our chance.
No way!
Oh no, the key's not working. This is the one that went before. Maybe they changed the lock somehow. They were just talking about some extra security measures.
Good.
This isn't good. What do we do now? We don't have much time.
Huh? I'm not in control, so I can't save my game.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment, please? Strong, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
Interesting.
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required.
It seems strange that we're trying to attract attention, and this is obviously attracting attention. But isn't this blowing our whole angle of getting in with Lord Luis? Let us get the formula. Let us complete the retrieval before betraying him. You know, don't stack the target in the back too soon. Is it just me?
They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel.
So for him, it's all about the conflict. War upon war, conquest upon conquest. And you either subjugate people and live the spoils, or you die trying, or you die defending.
I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain.
And there's that as well, won't be in vain. It's drawing attention to how none of this means anything to him. It's like, it's just something he can cast aside like a skin.
A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Well, that's the thing, Queen. For him,
Strong.
offering help was going against his reason. His whole reason is, if you want to help, you must help yourself. It's the epitome of, your house is on fire, here's a hose pipe, get to it, rather than having everybody else muck in and help out. He has that sense of, burn the forest, you have to put it out.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to?
Ah, Claudel is the only one who's noticed.
Let's go have a look around, Hector.
The message for Saw 4, what was that? Again, I only saw the first 2 movies, so I can't comment on that one.
At this rate, the guards will be come back. If we miss an opportunity, we won't get another.
What?
Wait, what? I feel a strange sensation, and my body's being pulled downwards.
Because we're taken off, that's why.
Oi!
Hey, what's going on? There wasn't a takeoff scheduled for tonight.
Takeoff? Wait a second, you mean the runner's taking off? Why is this happening now? This wasn't part of the plan.
We're going at speed, and what's our cause?
Oh no.
Hang on, this is bad, and we've got to change the flight path. We'll run straight to that sphere of water. The whole area's fit with distortion from the magler. We get too close, the old damn craft will tip.
What do we do? Now this commander's gonna have to put this place full of panicking guards. If we stay put, they'll find us.
Ah, interesting, Queen. That's an interesting idea.
Come, follow me. Let's retreat to the deck for now.
Phew! Close one. What was that? Floor suddenly tilted.
I love the way Flynn just slid off screen then. Just there.
Whoa! What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magla crystal. Maybe this is it.
Bye, Gallica, I guess? Oh, well, Flynn's going with her. Well, so much for that plan. We've been kicked off the ship. Okay, I don't know why we need this tracking cam. That was kind of cool, but kind of pointless.
That helped a lot.
What just happened? It was safe, but how? Are we still standing on the outside of the grid res?
No.
Well, and this is a big vessel, but this thing looks like it goes on for ages.
This isn't going according to plan. I wasn't expecting to get thrown out on the hull. Fail's not an option. I have to think. What can I do to keep this mission on track?
What do we do?
This isn't good. What do we do now?
Huh?
What? Are you serious? Lewis's quarters are on the end and far into the quart runner. But actually, you got a point. That key ended up being useless, so sneaking in from the outside might be our best bet. You got a plan, don't you? Someone to get from here to Lewis's room?
Did you?
Wait, you're just gonna cut across the hull? I mean, if anyone could do it, it's you, but are you sure you want to risk it? If you're serious, well, I'll get ready. We ride together, we die together. Lewis's quarters are straight ahead. At the end, if you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing sections by using them as scaffolds.
Here we go.
We're losing time, so let's hurry. I'll hide in your bag. Please don't kill us.
So we use L to control the protagonist while he's on the sword. Use areas wider than normal scaffolds and we automatically jump. However, if you jump when there isn't a scaffold, you'll fall. So be on the lookout for scaffolds and head to Lewis's quarters. Oh god, I've got no choice. Whoops. Oh wow, that was quick.
This isn't happening.
That was fast. That was hard. Let's try again, shall we?
Okay.
I didn't even have an option to save. I don't have an option.
Gangway!
No, there's no... Oh, that counts, apparently. Jesus, this is indeed Avian, yes.
Happening.
Okay, this is a bit nonsense, really, actually, because it's not. It says glowing sections.
Here we go.
So is it those like slightly more rusted parts? Is that it? I think it is.
Look at you.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just about seeing like an orange glow.
Look at you. Ah!
I mean, that's pretty awesome, don't get me wrong, but it's also not very easy to control. Still, I think third time lucky.
All right.
We actually made it. We got to Lewis's quarters. Phew, I thought we were gonna die there. You could be so reckless.
Gallica spoiler, we kinda did.
This is no good.
Oh, I think we're moving away from the crystal. The runner's going back to normal. If we don't get inside quick, we're dead.
Then open the hatch.
Whoa, it's starting to tilt again. We have to jump for the door. Hurry, wait. Yeah! Phew, just in time. If we stayed out there like that, we'd have been plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side, so here we are.
And yet...
This room is beautiful, huh? Maybe it's got some special spell so nothing falls and it's turbulent.
Let's hurry.
Anyway, the phone we're looking for is somewhere in here. Let's hurry and find it.
Okay.
It's done an auto save, but I don't actually have a save point, believe it or not. Right, that's the elevator door. I do not want to give that away. Magic book, magic book. Oh, another magic book.
Some of these texts are pretty dense. It's like a little research library in here. Maybe the curse form is hidden somewhere, like, I don't know, stashed behind a false panel or something. No, wishful thinking. Let's try somewhere else.
Yes, Avian, we're in your favorite place. A place loaded with books. Lots and lots of books.
I've seen several books on magic stats on the shelf. No from you yet. Definitely knows something about spells, though. Where the heck is it? Yeah, we'll just have to keep looking. With a collection this size, he must be pretty passionate about his studies, huh? Guess that's how he managed to craft such a powerful curse. Now's not the time to speculate on his hobbies. Doesn't see all the photos on the shelf. Let's look elsewhere.
I reckon it might be in the painting.
Quite the art collection he's got here.
This one looks like an exterior shot of the Corridrius.
Incredible.
It's not just walking around in the runner. This painting really helps put into perspective how just how impressive the vessel is. They say it was originally developed by the state army, and Lewis claimed it for his own. To him, it's a symbol of power. No doubt about that. You don't think you hit the form behind one of those paintings, do you? Nah, still, this place is immaculate. Not a dust on his sight.
It's a map marked with different routes. Looks like it shows the Oceania region.
Check this out.
It's a mark on one of these islands off the shore. Weird, I never even heard of this place. Is Lewis interested in this island for some reason? Wonder why. Such beautiful flowers, but I've seen them somewhere before.
Look.
Are these are royal flowers. The ones Lewis scattered at the royal funeral. Keeping them in this room like this. It's like he's displaying a trophy. Wonder if that ego of his will sit inside full fin inside of a crown. Makes me sick just thinking about it. Let's find the formula quick. We have to save the prince.
And here's me thinking that's where he might have hid the formula. You know, it's like a narcissistic thing.
Can't get it open. This is like a storage closet, but shut pretty tight. Let's revisit this later.
Ah, back on the bookshelf again.
What is it? Find something? Hold up, is that?
He's got...
That's the same novel that you have.
Yes. So who is Lewis? Is Lewis also able to see more?
But
Or someone
why
like
would
him?
Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
That's impossible.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box! Yes, magic formulas! Which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
No, you won't.
What are you doing here?
I got lost.
You're a terrible liar.
Because I'm a terrible person when it comes to waiting for choices to appear on screen.
Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there?
You're that fairy from before. Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Right, hold on a second. Have you noticed? She's got throwing knives on her belt. Either she's going to be a boss or some kind of competitor. I've just noticed she's got three throwing knives.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch.
Femme fatale.
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
I did say that she might be a yandere, people. Look at that expression.
I like what I see.
All the red flags in the world.
Hey, get away from him.
Oh, and Gallica's jealous.
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
She has a design that's kind of like a psychotic version of Arm in many ways.
What exactly are you looking for?
Can't say, but I'll ask you no questions either. That makes us even, right? So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even Milord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do?
Back to the party and get drunk.
I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Interesting. So why is she helping us?
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
So I think we might have a new follower here, people. It would actually be kind of an interesting cosplay, actually, to be fair, Avian, because you got that mix between like the kind of like 50s sort of diner look crossed with a fantasy soldier. It's a really interesting idea.
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
We'll get the formula.
Your attention, everyone.
Here we go. What's Basilio got to say?
Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne.
I mean, as much as I don't like this guy, he's probably not wrong.
For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public, this hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
Well, you can't because you missed the qualifying round with the head. Then again, was it the king who set those rules?
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure.
Yeah, see, Lewis has suddenly latched on to my point. It's like, who said that the church is the ones in control of this?
Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control.
He was never the one in control when I made him kill kill Joanna. The moment I presented her head to the audience, it was completely screwed.
For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads. Hey! All hail Lord Luis!
We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Why are you surprised?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Again, why is everyone surprised?
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Interesting.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Just... They're pissed up. Just grab them and shove them out of the way.
Hey, Del! Look! The Caradrius is airborne!
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. Do you know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
Kill on sight, eh? I mean, it's one way of... Oh.
This is no good.
Right, start. Most of the time you have to chase them.
Let's hurry after Juno and Glodell.
Hang on.
Oh, damn it. I'm assuming we picked up the box, but I don't know if...
It's traced with turbulence, so maybe the lock broke on the way. And that'd be why Glodell was able to get in here and... Oh, this is bad. All set? Now tell me what happened in a situation like this.
We don't have time.
We don't have time to spare, so shake a leg.
Hang on.
Yeah. I'm assuming we picked up the box already. I'm hoping so. If not, I'll have to reload.
Ah, stop it!
Was that?
That was Juna. I think she's on the deck. Yeah, gotta not gonna ignore a stress call. Alright, to the deck then.
No!
Oh, it's Glodell.
I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all.
Right, so while Glodell's distracted, Juna, you know those 3 knives that are on your leg? Why don't you grab one of them and throw it into his groin? Is it just me? He's not even looking.
I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly...
Maybe I'm too much of a thug, but that's what I'd do here.
Time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Hector? Oh, so this is Doggo, of course it is. No, it's not really a Doggo anymore.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command? That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it.
Juna, just kill him. Don't talk to him, kill him.
Glodell, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Basant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me! No one else! And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
You're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
Peril.
Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
Why don't she just lean back? Because he's not even holding her securely.
What do we do?
Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Yeah, so... Oh, why don't you just guard?
Spectacular!
Why didn't you just guard?
A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
Well, but if you're not going to give me any options, there's nothing I can do.
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
It's barely even touching, mate, but the answer here is that Juna's going to awaken, isn't she? It didn't even hurt.
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right. I am Glodell, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, If you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you.
Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be.
He's so
Over
pathetic.
my dead body. I am Giovanni's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less. What? It worked? Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times,
Evidently not, Queen.
I can do it myself.
Very well, O loath star who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my song.
What the hell? Is she a siren?
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
What the? I did say she was kind of similar to Arm. And I'm not wrong.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
Peril.
I see. So this is the power of an archetype.
Okay, I'm intrigued by how this is gonna work. Is she gonna do an Ibuki and start playing music that's so loud it makes them drop to their knees in pain? I'd be okay with that, by the way.
All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really, especially for me.
A change of mask? Seriously, Atlus? A change of mask? Really?
That's just as well. You can lend me your strength, too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands! A duel, then. You can die together.
Masked dancer. Yeah, so an archetype that equip different masks to use additional skills. It literally is a bleeding persona. The Seeker's mask is currently equipped. To attain new mask, visit special experiments in academia. Oh. Intriguing.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one. Let's give him hell! Gale! Hit their weakness!
The freedom of a brightest power.
Yeah, it's as you say, yeah, it's wildcard and it's not even the main character.
Hit their weakness!
I'll give my call upon the royal soul! Howling wind!
The
Magic Seeker! Wind!
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all! Die!
Great dodge, Juna! I'll show you.
Well, that's ruined him. See if fire will do anything. Right, he's not weak to fire. Let's try wind. It's not a weakness, but it did a load of damage. Oh wow. Ow. 47 damage. Ooh. Oh no. I'm terrified now. Ooh. Oh no.
Raging fire!
It's okay. Magic Seeker! Wind!
I might be over-leveled.
Help me!
Yeah, exactly, Avian. Good call. Yes, the Hearts thing is very similar to Sophia as well. So you got the wild card of Persona 5 and bleeding Sophia from Persona 5 Strikers. 900 experience, though. Nice.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Support me.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book!
Really?
Why?
Ah.
What's
the king's magic.
No. I'm the future
Yep.
king. I can't. I can't breathe. Why?
That was quite satisfying. He's been chained, I think. Or is he... Well, we didn't kill him.
Dead? So the magic protected us.
I mean, we didn't kill him.
Why now?
What the hell?
Dead. You lot kill him.
Actually, no, the king killed him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
I love the expression they give of Basilio here. Look at those eyes. They are amazing. Why'd the bloody thing take off like that? Kind of thing.
Oh, well. You know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Yes. Exactly.
Right!
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Just that, I'm trying to hide my trousers right now. Please stop looking at me.
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
My Ah, yes. Much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
Well, that's a scandal. Hey! I mean, Flynn, that's going to get you up in the rankings if people believe that you did that. Seriously? Is anyone going to buy that? Is anyone really going to buy that?
You.
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Oh, God. Oh. That's just so bad. Really?
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Yes, Mr. Sundarai.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
He's not buying a single word of it.
Looks could kill. Scary.
Dell is totally not buying this. And now we're doing our reports to Lord Luis.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
By the king. I couldn't believe it myself, but it happened.
Afraid so.
True, Queen. Yeah, he could be jealous. So it could be a mix of both.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy would have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
So where are we now? We were 26th.
Hey, good for you, pup.
Oh, God.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
Seems to be more danger than we knew, but the risk paid off.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
I was at 23. I saw 26 earlier. I've obviously that number stuck in my mind.
Yeah, who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
I accidentally picked that because I wasn't paying attention.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Now that is a jealous look.
Is it so strange?
Oh, God.
He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
I'm pretty sure that we can get it changed around very, very quickly. Oh, God.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him?
All right.
We're in the top 20, so if we manage to appear on the rock at 20, that's a surprise.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, We too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was.
So who's the person you've been speaking with then?
But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods, so we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were his
lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind.
Fair enough.
No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away.
So it's kind of like a weird religious version of ARM? No, that doesn't make sense.
A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Yeah, I get the feeling she's definitely going to be another confidant, no doubt about it. Well, what was it called? The Magic Singer or whatever it was?
The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why.
That's it, magic dancer, yeah.
Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul. I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades.
No, it was mass dancer. I even called him out for calling it that. I was like, really? But yes, magic dancer. All I think of when I think of that is David Bowie.
Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade.
And here we
Gets your
go.
heart going, doesn't it?
Yep, new ally, Lady Juna, the premier songstress.
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
I can sense Gallagher's strong determination and resolve. Yay!
Gotta get back on track.
Some mage has now been significantly lowered in cost.
Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna.
She's already gone. Or maybe not. I don't know. I know.
Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grease's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent, one of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Something sounds sus about that, and I don't know why.
Wait, you know her?
Seriously?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
She even said during the during the presentation of the heads, never much of a public speaker.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off.
Exactly that, Queen.
Right. All yours.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
We told you, magic.
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
We are gods.
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand.
A young flower seller who always wants to shake Lady Juna's hands. I doubt that's an Easter egg to another game, but if it is, it's very funny.
Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
The Hippocratic Oath, do no harm.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, and I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
She certainly seems trustworthy enough.
Well, yeah. I guess we agree there.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Let's hurry.
She should be at the church. Let's hurry. Well, she should be at the church, and indeed I suppose we could hurry, but we're not, because that is where I'm going to be wrapping up for tonight. Slightly earlier than normal, but tomorrow I face a very long commute. Extremely long, so I need to wrap up and get myself down. So, what I'm going to do is wrap things up there, but we are going to pick this game up next week. So, on Wednesday evening, we will carry on as we continue our playthrough. And then on Friday, we will do even more. I've lost track of where I am. I don't know what the hell I'm doing at the moment because I'm losing my complete mind. I need to get some sleep. So with that in mind, we're going to go off for the night and I'll catch you all in a couple of nights' time. Until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And seriously. Masked Dancer? Wildcard? Come on.